Good afternoon, Hartwell Elementary. We are live here in our voting precinct, which is the media center, for our student mock election. I have to my left,
Abby Talent.
my right,
Akiria Christian.
and behind the camera,
Carter Robertson.
Carter Robertson. We're so happy to be here to give you some updates on our student mock election. This mock election is a national-wide election that we've been fortunate to be a part of. We don't have the total votes for the nation nor the state because this mock election won't end until November the 4th. But we do have numbers from our elementary schools in Hart County. Before we get to those numbers, these two young ladies and young man here had the opportunity to cast their votes as well. Can you just tell me, Ms. Talent, how was it to cast your votes for the first time?
Nervous. It was really nervous because you told us to act like an adult, and kept thinking to myself, when I'm an adult, how am I going to do this? Because when I'm this age and time, I feel like, well, am I not supposed to vote? No, that apparently got me going in my head about that. And the only people I've actually saw on TV would be Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. I usually wouldn't be able to see, Julie Stein or Gary Johnson. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've been on TV a few times, but not a lot of times. That's got me curious about that.
Cool. How about you?
I think it was good that we got to make our own choice on voting because so when we get grown and we vote, we'll know how it feels to vote.
And Carter?
I think it was pretty cool that we got to pick who should be president for our nation.
That's awesome. I'll tell you, I didn't have this opportunity in elementary school to vote for our next leader. The opportunity that I did have was in middle school, and we didn't use computers. And I'm not that old, but at that time, we actually had a box that we dropped a piece of paper in, and someone went back and counted the votes, and that's how we determined who would win president, and that's when George W. Bush was elected in office. To my left, would you tell us about the voting at South Hart Elementary?
Yes. South Hart Elementary School, Hillary Clinton had 160 votes, and Donald Trump had 268 votes. Julie Stein had 31 votes. Gary Johnson had 38 votes. Total votes were 497. The current leader of South Hart Elementary School would be Donald Trump.
Hartwell Elementary?
Hillary Clinton is 167, Donald Trump 228, Jill Stein 41, Gary Johnson 36. Total votes 472, and our current leader is Donald Trump.
And North Hart Elementary had 148 votes for Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump 354, Jill Stein 38, Gary Johnson 41, with the total votes of 581. Current leader, Donald Trump. So it looks like Trump has won every elementary school in Hart County. You agree? And I tell you, he actually won by mudslide. He won by over 100 votes at every school, almost. Now, although he pretty much dominated our elementary schools in Hart County, the state votes are quite the opposite. Currently in the state, and let me remind you, people are currently voting as we speak. States, some schools are still casting their votes. Currently, Hillary Clinton has 33,919 votes. Donald Trump has 30,102 votes. Gary Johnson, 6,073. And Jill Stein, 5,424. So currently in this mock election, and these numbers will change by next Monday, or by Friday, we'll come back live with you on Monday with the finals. Hillary Clinton is in the lead. She's beating Donald Trump for a little over 3,000 votes. Very anxious to see how this turns out. I'm also anxious to see how close our student mock election is to the real election, which is next week. I'm so happy y'all joined me today, and we can't wait to be back with you on Monday to give you our final numbers on the student mock election 2016.